Then at this time, I am going to find, Mr. James, that you're not competent at this time to stand trial. Find that inpatient competency restoration is needed, and order that you are to go to an inpatient treatment. Roderick James.
He's sitting right out.
This is gonna be competency. Mr. Smith, this is yours on Roderick James. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, man.
You're Roderick James. And this is cause numbers 26 DCCR 0388. Mr. James is charged with assault on a peace officer, and 26 DCCR 0389 also charged with assault on a peace officer. I'm going to take judicial notice of the court's file. Mr. James was evaluated by Dr. Hamza for competency to stand trial. I've received that report. It is dated May 12th of 2026. And in that report, the finding is that Mr. James is currently not competent to stand trial. Is there any other evidence with regard to competency?
No, Judge. Nothing stand.
Then at this time, I am going to find, Mr. James, that you're not competent at this time to stand trial. Find that inpatient competency restoration is needed, and order that you are to go to an inpatient treatment for a period of not to exceed 120 days from the day you get there for competency restoration. So you're going to go to a hospital. They're going to get you some help so you understand everything that's going on, and then we'll get you back and go through your case, okay? All right, you can go back with the bailiff. He's going to take you to the back. So you're Larry Fletcher Jr.?
Yes, Your Honor.
And this is cause numbers 25 DCCR 0838 and 0839. Mr. Fletcher's charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and manslaughter. There's a motion that has been filed to modify the conditions of bond. That he cannot operate a motor vehicle. And so, Mr. Gertz, go ahead.
Judge, I think you're familiar with the facts of this case because we had a hearing on a motion to revoke probation. And the issue in that hearing was about causation of the accident. And the court decided that the issue was serious enough to hold that in abeyance pending trial on of these two cases. And my request here is based on the fact that Mr. Fletcher has been following all of these bond conditions, following the rules the court set. But is having difficulty getting to and from work and doing other things that he needs to be doing to be a productive member of society. He's not allowed to drive. And so, this was not an alcohol, like it's not an intoxication manslaughter case. It's just a manslaughter. It's just an allegation of reckless driving.
The problem is the history of reckless driving. And so what the state has provided, it looks like, is that there was a 2010 non-injury crash, 2012 non-injury crash, a 2012 maximum speed limit issue, 2013 speeding over 10% over the posted, 2016 speeding greater than 15 miles over, 2018 a non-injury crash, 2021 a non-injury crash. Based on my knowledge, what was presented at that hearing, regardless of causation, there was definitely a speeding issue. That was clear from the black box in the testimony, that there was a large speeding issue. And so I am not inclined to change the bond. Mr. Nichols, does this?
That was the basis of the state's argument, Your Honor, was that his history of crashes and of speeding poses a danger to the public, and that's why we were opposed to altering these conditions.
Yeah.
Judge, we were just alerted to all of that at the same time the court was,
Yeah.
that was filed Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock. So.
Well, it is what it is. If there's something in there that you find that is not accurate, then just let me know, file a supplemental motion. But at this time, I'm going to deny the motion to modify the bond and conditions. we'll get it set. It's already on the trial docket.
It is,
correct?
Judge.
All right, it'll go back right on the trial docket. And again, if there's something that's changed that's not correct, let me know.
Okay, and I think Mr. Coleman has filed a supplemental motion to revoke probation too, which will have to be heard at some point because we're going to plead contrary to that as well.
We'll go over any motion to revoke, after.
He may not have filed it yet. He may have just told me he was going to file it, but
So. That, the only two cases are on here are the trial cases, not the motion to revoke cases on our docket, correct? Okay, all right. If something comes through that, I need to hear, but my thought is still to go forward with the trials first and then to deal with the probation,
I understand.
unless there's something else significant, another new case or something.
I'm not aware of anything, Your Honor.
Okay.
Well, and let me back up and say, it's not a new case. In the wake of the motion to revoke probation hearing, Mr. Coleman filed a federal case relating to the
The gun
other
that was
thought.
found?
Yeah,
Okay,
so and he's not a convicted felon, but we'll argue that when it's time to argue
Okay.
that. But that's what the new case is.
okay. That was something that I've already heard in that motion to revoke to some extent.
Correct. Yeah.
Okay, all right. We'll see you back at the trial date then.